Much love and appreciation, family. So, for all of the brand new men's and women's shirts that you see and the limited edition sneakers that you see here, please visit the comment and or the description below the video. Thank you.
Students who were selling cards for a fundraiser.
Tonight, the family members of those teenagers tell Fox 13 they want justice in this case. Police arrested 46-year-old Jerry Kelly last night, now out on bond. Fox 13's Jackie Massey is live and where that incident happened. Tell us what's going on, Jackie.
Family members tell me the teenagers were walking up this driveway when Kelly came out of her house with a gun and told them to get on the ground. Now, when officers arrived, they saw all 4 teenagers on the ground with their hands on their head.
It makes me feel that if they had moved in any type of way, then she would have shot and killed my boys and maybe their friends.
A father tells me his 2 teenagers and their friends were just trying to raise money for a fundraiser. They decided to stop by Morningside Drive after football practice at Wynn High School. He says instead of selling discount cards, their lives were threatened when a woman pointed a gun at them.
Yeah, she racially profiled them because, I mean, why would they look suspicious when you had a construction crew up the road doing construction?
The father doesn't want to show his face or tell us his name because he's afraid of retaliation. When police tell me the woman who pointed the gun at the teens is Jerry Kelly. She is the wife of the Cross County Jail Administrator.
Wow.
She kept asking them, do you know who the hell I am? Do you know who I am?
This happened on Wednesday morning. Investigators say they responded to a call about suspicious persons and found Kelly pointing a gun at 4 teens lying on the ground outside her home. A grandparent tells me her grandson thought he was going to die.
She put the gun right at my head, and he said, I made peace with God that if I die, that I make it to heaven.
Kelly's brother, Alan Hawley, says his sister felt threatened. He told me on the phone she is disabled and has severe seizures.
What?
On Monday, she was arrested for endangering the welfare of a minor and other charges. She's now out on bond. The father tells me he hopes this is a wake-up call for the city of Wynn.
That this type of stuff is going on, and it is alive and well where we live, and it needs to stop.
Hey, how you doing? This is Sejahito here to bring you the news. So we saw the video. So let me just a few little things here. An officer asked the children to stand, and they explained that they were selling discount cards for a school athletic program. Kelly is the wife of a Cross County Jail Administrator. Kelly's brother says she is disabled and has severe seizures, and that she felt threatened by the students. Kelly was released after posting a $10,000 bond. She is scheduled to appear in court on Thursday, August 15th. She was charged with 4 counts each of aggravated assault, first-degree endangering the welfare of a minor, and false imprisonment. False imprisonment is a Class C felony punishable by 3 to 10 years in prison. Aggravated assault is a Class D felony punishable by up to 6 years in prison. And endangering the welfare of a minor is a misdemeanor punishable up to by, 1 year in jail. So without a shadow of a doubt, this is a clear-cut case of a white woman who imagined 3 big, strong black guys just coming through her neighborhood up to no good, just, about to cause some type of noise. And she, with her white hood and her white anointedness, decided that she had to roll her, mentally ill ass directly out of the bed. And I'm going to say mentally ill because they're going to more than likely try to use that in court. So I'm already preparing myself for the shits. So she decided to roll her ass out of bed and was like, hey, you Negroes are look like you're up to no good. Get on the floor, and I'm calling the police. I'm calling the law. And that's exactly what she did. But oddly enough, the law actually was on the side of the young men and told them to get up. And they explained themselves, and they were let go. And then she was left to explain herself, and she was then led directly to jail. Now, even though this sounds like everything was done right, remember, she has connections with the jail system. More than likely, it's her husband or a brother that, or some relative that works in the jail, and I'm pretty sure, you know, nothing's going to happen to her. She's not going to be there for long. She's already going for the PTSD, or, I have a disability. They came up with a lot of excuses when I read the story, the article about it. They said that, she wasn't immediately arrested because um, the main prosecutor was out of town, and, she didn't have a mug shot taken because she had to, I guess, go to the hospital because she has medical issues and things like that. Like I said before, she's getting preferential treatment because she is white. They're doing this to her, uh, off of the strength of what she did. It was like, you know what, you did a good job. Thank you for what you did. So we're going to parade you around a little bit, but it's not going to be anything, really serious. But, we're going to sweep it under the rug. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to sweep it under the rug. You literally had a white woman roll up out of her house with a gun, hold these teenagers at gunpoint. Mind you, these are kids in school. These aren't kids doing anything wrong. They're not committing any type of crime. They're not loitering. They're not playing loud music. They're not in somebody else's yard playing basketball. They're not walking on somebody's grass. They're being as respectful as possible while also trying to raise money for their school. But obviously, being black and raising money for your school, obviously, I guess she thought that they stole it from, like, they stole some little old lady's change purse and just robbed her blind. She thought she was a retired issue member of the Justice League or the Avengers, and she wanted to put on that cape and hood one last time. And that's what she did. Like I said, you can't make this up. It is exactly what it is. Racism, bigotry, discrimination. It's everything. Because she racially profiled these kids. She automatically deemed them to be criminals without even wondering what they were doing. Because she's a racist. That family is a racist. The people who are running the jails, the prosecutor magically wasn't there, and anybody else that is connected to her more than likely is a racist. They're in Arkansas. She's a racist. There's no other way to put it. But like I said, people will see whatever they want to see and hear whatever they want to hear. So, as always, I'm going to keep this short because I told you guys that I was going to go to sleep, and that was an hour ago. So this is the last story I'm going to put out, for today so I can get some sleep. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Because this is ridiculous. These kids could have lost their lives, and to literally hear a little boy say that, yo, I made my amends with God that day so I can make sure to get into heaven. That's sad. That should let a lot of people know where we are right now. When that's the thought of a little boy who is just trying to raise money for his school. So as always, peace, love. Oh, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll make sure to get back to you. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.